Are you feeling stressed out, tired, or generally run down? If so, there's an organization here on campus that can help. Stay tuned to find out more information on this episode of The Echo. Welcome back, Loyola, to our first episode of The Echo for the semester. Today, we'll tell you everything you need to know about what's going on around campus, in Baltimore, and all over the nation. I'm Grace Goldoni. Games, superfans, t-shirts, and the Loyola community took over the Quad and Ridley Athletic Complex recently. It was all part of an effort to promote school spirit. Reporter Brittany Bryn has our story.
School spirit is alive and well as the annual Spirit Week kicks off. We decided to see what students found most exciting during Spirit Week.
I love Spirit Week because the support of the fans, the atmosphere around the school at this time.
I love Spirit Week because the whole campus just seems to come alive.
We're excited about Spirit Week. As a senior, it's so nice to see people in the Loyola spirit.
I'm excited for Spirit Week because I'm a cheerleader and that's like my life. And I'm excited for all the volleyball games and the soccer games because I'm a huge fan.
You're automatically a super fan. All you have to do is come to the games. You can choose to purchase the shirt for $12.
It seems like students are excited about Spirit Week. This is Brittany Bryn reporting for The Echo. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Brittany. It's great to see so many students support the Greyhounds. Students also gathered to support Loyola's newest student organization, Active Minds. I went to the first meeting of the Loyola chapter to see what it's all about. Active Minds is a nationwide effort that helps to remove the stigma of mental illness everywhere. This program encourages students to speak openly about mental health issues and continue the discussion across campus.
I think the way they talk about mental health and mental illness is really important. They kind of distinguish that this isn't just an organization about people who are experiencing mental illness, it's about people who have mental health. We all have mental health.
Research shows that 2/3 of students that need help don't receive it.
It's mainly on raising awareness and that includes raising awareness about where you can go to get help.
We're thinking of making stress balls, things like that, and a lot of students have suggested maybe doing yoga on the quad.
They don't know that there's, counseling center available to them, and they don't know that it would do them any good.
I'm just really excited that they have a club like this now because it's really important that people feel comfortable with speaking out about the issues they're going through, and I just really think this club will encourage that.
Active Minds is something I've heard about in the past. I'm a psych major, so it's something I'm very interested in. So I'm looking to do a leader position. I've seen clips and info about the Packing Up Silence event where they have all the backpacks that stand for the different suicide stories.
My hope is that it would be empowering.
All the information you need to get involved can be found at the Active Minds for Loyola University Maryland Facebook page. Keep an eye out around campus for upcoming events and stress-reducing activities sponsored by the club. Around town, it was another great week for the Baltimore Orioles as the team completed a sweep of the Boston Red Sox last weekend. That means the O's have made it to postseason play for the first time since 1997. The final series will be against division rival Tampa Bay Rays. However, the New York Yankees and Oakland Athletics are in a tight race for the titles and the 2 wild card spots. Best of luck to our O's this week and in postseason play. Were you an O's fan keeping track of their win on your new iPhone 5? If so, you might have experienced a few problems. The new Maps app is apparently flawed, steering consumers away from their destinations, and Apple CEO Tim Cook released a public apology for the mistake. So, just what will this mean to the company, much less iPhone 5 sales? Only time will tell. Finally, today, Loyola students participated in a fishy feast at the Inner Harbor. It was all part of a sushi eating contest to help support the Living Classrooms Foundation. Reporter Carrie Johnson was at Raw Sushi for all the eating and joins us with the story. Carrie?
That's right, Grace. There was a lot of sushi, enthusiastic audience members, and 2 very determined participants.
After winning Cafe Han's bread pudding eating competition 2 years in a row, Loyola senior Alex Philly is trying her hand at sushi. The Living Classroom Foundation creates ecological programs for schools in Baltimore and D.C. Both contestants invited their families, friends, and the Loyola community to attend the fundraiser to help out the charity. It was also a chance to eat some sushi as they watched them face off.
I helped launch an organization called GiveCore for local nonprofit online fundraising. This year I was selected as one of their rising stars by Living Classrooms in the Baltimore Business Journal. We commit to being ambassadors to the program and raising support for their organization.
In the end, Jackson beat Loyola's food queen by only half a sushi roll. More importantly, the event raised $4,800 for the Living Classroom Foundation, and no one left hungry. I'm Carrie Johnson, reporting for The Echo.
More than 50 people came out to watch the competition, and it was obvious everyone had a great time. Grace, back to you. Thanks, Carrie. Looks like a fun and delicious way to raise money for a great cause. And with that, we wrap up this week's edition of The Echo. Make sure to tune in next week for all the latest news that's important to you. I'm Grace Goldoni. Have an amazing week, Loyola.